It was supposed to be an ordinary autumn morning in the Colorado mountains, a fun little outing, nothing dangerous, or so everyone thought. But by the end of that day, a 3-year-old boy would vanish, without a trace, sparking one of the most haunting wilderness mysteries the state has ever seen. This is the story of Jared Atadero. Jared was born on January 2nd, 1996, to Alan Atadero and Stacy McKissick. When he went missing, he lived with his divorced father and 6-year-old sister, Jocelyn, at the Poudre River Resort, a lodge run by Alan and his twin brother, Arlen. That October morning in 1999, the Atadero family was hosting a group from the Christian Singles Network. They'd been helping at the resort in exchange for lodging, and the day began under a crisp blue sky, perfect hiking weather. Around 9 a.m., the group decided on a spontaneous trip to the local fish hatchery, just a short drive away. Jocelyn asked if she could go along with a trusted family friend from the group, and Alan agreed. A few minutes later, Jared wanted to join too. Alan was hesitant. His son was only 3, full of energy but far too young for adventures unsupervised. Group members reassured him they'd watch Jared closely. Reluctantly, Alan gave his permission. Jared slipped on his beige jacket and untied shoes, something his father normally wouldn't allow, and happily ran off with the group. At 10 a.m., 13 people set off from the resort. But instead of stopping at the hatchery, they changed plans without telling Alan, driving much farther into the mountains toward the rugged Big South Trail, an 11-mile wilderness route at over 8,000 feet elevation. It was a place far from safe for young children. The group had no real organization. No one was assigned to watch the kids, and hikers naturally split into faster and slower paces. Jared, as usual, ran ahead. Around 11:30 a.m., nearly 2 miles in, he met 2 fishermen near a campsite marker. He asked them if there were bears in the area, a chilling question in hindsight. They saw the rest of the hiking group 50-80 feet away and assumed Jared belonged with them. Moments later, Jared continued alone up the trail. Roughly 45 minutes later, several group members and Jocelyn heard a loud scream echo through the forest. Jocelyn later told her father it sounded playful, like someone playing tag, but no one knew for sure. That was the last time anyone heard Jared. When they realized he was missing, the group searched for about an hour before sending 2 people back to alert Alan. Panicked, he drove to the trailhead shouting, "They lost my baby," and searched for another hour before calling emergency services. The official search began at 4:26 p.m., quickly growing into one of the largest in county history. Over 200 searchers, dog teams, trackers, divers, and aircraft. Tragically, an assisting Air Force helicopter crashed during the operation, injuring several people. Despite the massive effort, not a single clue was found. After 8 days, the search was suspended. Alan endured years of false leads and cruel hoaxes, people claiming Jared was alive across the country. Passé. Then in June 2003, nearly 4 years later, 2 hikers bushwhacking off-trail discovered a child's white tennis shoe high on a talus slope, over 500 vertical feet above where Jared was last seen. They found the other shoe, his fleece jacket, and blue sweatpants, turned inside out. The shoes were oddly well preserved, almost as if untouched by years of weather. 10 days later, search teams found a small fragment of a skull and a molar nearby. DNA confirmed it was Jared. Officially, the cause of death was listed as Undetermined probable mountain lion attack. Mountain lion tracks had been found during the original search, and experts said a predator could easily carry a child. But there were puzzling details. No blood on the clothing, no damage to the shoes, and the pants neatly inside out, something a wild animal wouldn't do. Some believe Jared was abducted, and that his clothing and remains were placed there later. Authorities investigated everyone connected to the case, but found no evidence pointing to a human suspect. For Alan, the mystery never ended. Every year on Jared's birthday, the family baked a cake and sang to him. His room was left exactly as it was, a small memorial to the boy who never came home. In April 2025, Alan unexpectedly passed away, still without answers.